Learn English through Stories 8. Adapted and modified by Kulwant Singh Sandhu. Contents 1. Hungry baby birds. 2. Birds and a baby. 3. God loves babies. 4. A cat and a dog. 5. The hare and the frogs. 6. Dialogues. 7. Picture dictionary page. 1. Hungry baby birds. The baby bird is in his nest. He is chirping, chirp, chirp. He is in his nest with his sister. Their nest is high up in the tree. They were waiting for Mum. Mum always brings them food. They are hungry. When will Mum come home? Will she bring them a worm? Will she bring them a fish? Will she bring them a piece of bread? What will Mum bring them? Will she bring them a veggie burger? Will she bring them a sausage? They look at the squirrel. The squirrel looked at them. The squirrel put a nut in her mouth. The birds look at the nut. How can they eat a nut? They didn't have strong teeth. The squirrel has strong teeth. The baby birds have no teeth. They have beaks, but no teeth. They hear thunder. They see lightning. They are worried. They are scared. It starts raining. They hide in the nest. Where is Mum? She is waiting near a sweet shop. She is worrying about babies. She knows they're hungry. She is waiting for the rain to stop. The rain stops. The clouds are going away. It is getting brighter. The sun is coming out. Mum finds food. She fills her beak and fly. They hear Mum. They knew her voice. They are sure it is her. They know the sound of her wings. She brings them some food. It is still warm. It is delicious. It is pizza. It is pizza with cheese. Baby birds love pizza with cheese. They are super happy. How delicious it is. They say, "Thank you, Mum." Mum hugs them. They sing a song. Our bellies are full and we are happy. Mum is at home and we are happy. 2. Birds and a baby. The baby is lying on her back. A bluebird flies in through the window. The bluebird had blue eyes. It sits on the baby's crib cot. The bird has a bell around its neck. The bell rings. The baby smiles at the bird. The baby reaches for the bell. The bird shakes its head. The bell falls off the bird's neck. It falls next to the baby. The baby picks up the bell. The baby rings the bell. Another bluebird flies in through the window. This bluebird also has blue eyes. The baby has brown eyes. The birds look at the baby. The baby looks at the birds. The baby rings the bell again. Both birds fly away. The baby starts to cry. His mum comes into the room. The baby smiles at Mum. Mum sees the bell. She asks the baby where the bell comes from. The baby points at the window. Mum looks through the window. She sees 2 bluebirds sitting on a wall. Baby starts to cry again. Mum sings to the baby. 2 bluebirds sitting on a wall. One named Peter. One named Paul. Flies away Peter. Flies away Paul. Comes back Peter. Comes back Paul. 3. God loves babies. The husband and wife were married for many years. They had no children. They want to have a baby. They pray for a baby. God answers their prayers. The doctor says they are going to have a baby. The wife asks, "How many?" The doctor says he doesn't know yet. The husband and wife are very happy. Now they will have a baby. They both want to have a baby. They think about baby names. They think about names for boys. They think about names for girls. They visit the doctor a month later. He examines the wife. He uses a special machine. He sees the baby. He sees more than one baby. He sees two babies. He sees more than two babies. He counts the babies. He tells the wife, "You will have more than one baby." They come home. They are happy. They will have more than one baby. They talk about baby names again. 2 weeks later, they visit the doctor again. She asks, "How many babies will I have?" The doctor says, "You will have more than two babies." She asks again, "How many babies will I have?" The doctor says, "You will have more than 3 babies. You will have more than 4 babies. You will have 8 babies." The wife cannot believe it. Her husband cannot believe it. 8 babies. "We will have a big family," says the husband. "We will have a very big family," says the wife. "But how can we pay for all these babies?" asks the husband. "We can pay for 1 baby, but 8 babies cost a lot of money. How can we pay for 8 babies?" The wife says, "We will find a way. God will help us find a way." They both smile. They will have a big happy family. A number of babies born at once and their names. Mrs. A gives birth to 2 babies at once. They are called twins. Mrs. B gives birth to 3 babies at once. They are called triplets. Mrs. C gives birth to 4 babies at once. They are called quadruplets. Mrs. D gives birth to 5 babies at once. They are called quintuplets. Mrs. E gives birth to 6 babies at once. They are called sextuplets. Mrs. F gives birth to 7 babies at once. They are called septuplets. Mrs. G gives birth to 8 babies at once. They are called octuplets. 4. Cat and a dog. The black cat jumps up onto the chair. It looks down at the white dog. The dog is chewing on a bone. The cat jumps onto the dog. The dog keeps chewing the bone. The cat plays with the dog's tail. The dog keeps chewing the bone. The cat jumps back onto the chair. It starts licking its paws. The dog keeps chewing the bone. The cat jumps onto the floor. The dog looks at the cat. The cat looks at the dog. The dog looks at the cat again. The cat winks at the dog. The dog looks at the cat again. The cat winks at the dog again. This time the dog smiles at the cat. The cat winks again. The dog locks the cat's fur. The cat licks the dog's nose. The dog goes back to its bone. A boy runs through the room. He is wearing a yellow, bright shirt. He almost runs into the chair. The cat jumps off the chair. The dog says, "Woof, woof, and woof." The cat says, "Meow, meow, and meow." The boy chases the cat. The dog chases the boy. The boy runs out to the street. He throws a stick. The dog picks up the stick. The dog sits down. The dog starts chewing the stick. 5. The hare and the frogs. A hare is an animal like a rabbit, but larger with long ears, long legs, and a small tail. They can run very fast, up to 60 km per hour. They normally eat grass and soft leaves. They get frightened very easily. Once it was very hot weather. The sun was hot and bright. Only in the shades of trees, there was some comfort. A small, lovely hare was resting under a tree. He had been running a lot that morning. He was quite tired. He fell asleep and dreamt. He grows up. He is very handsome. His fur is very soft. His eyes are wide and shiny. His tail is small but very smart. His brown whiskers make him look like a grown-up hare. He looks at himself in the mirror. He says to himself, "Not bad." Then he remembers a saying, "Pride goes before a fall." Suddenly, there was some noise. There was a splash of water. He jumped to his feet. Worried, he looked around the tree. There was nothing. Then he heard a splashing noise again. It was coming from the nearby pond. He decided to climb up the tree and see what was happening. He saw many frogs playing games in the pond. They were jumping in and out of the pond. The hare decided to go to the frogs and ask them to be a little quieter. He thought to himself, "I will explain to them that I am very tired. I would like to have some rest, because the weather is very hot. The shade under the trees is my only solution. I cannot jump in and out of the pond like them." So he went to the pond. But there was no one. All the frogs were hiding in the water. The hare shouted, "I saw you jumping in and out of the pond from the top of the tree. Where are you now? I only came to make a humble request. Please, can I have a word with you?" The frog head came to the pond's bank and said, "Sorry, sir. When we heard you were coming towards the pond, we all got scared, so we all jumped into the pond and hid. Please tell us, what can we do for you?" The hare replied, "You don't have to do anything. You made me realize something very important. I used to think we hares were the most timid animals. I mean the most scared animals. But now I think there are animals or creatures which are in a worse situation than we are." Moral: many in the world face the same problems as you. Learn to face them head-on. 6. Dialogues. Greeting 1. A. Hi, how are you doing? B. I'm fine. How about you? A. I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking. B. No problem. So how have you been? A. I've been great. What about you? B. I've been good. I'm in school right now. A. What school do you go to? B. I go to DPS. A. Do you like it there? B. It's okay. It's a really big school. A. Good luck with school. B. Thank you very much. Greeting 2. A. How's it going? B. I'm doing well. How about you? A. Never better, thanks. B. So how have you been lately? A. I've actually been pretty good. What about you? B. I'm actually in school right now. A. Which school do you attend? B. I'm attending PCC right now. A. Are you enjoying it there? B. It's not bad. There are a lot of people there. A. Good luck with that. B. Thanks. Greeting 3. A. How are you doing today? B. I'm doing great. What about you? A. I'm absolutely lovely, thank you. B. Everything's been good with you? A. I haven't been better. How about yourself? B. I started school recently. A. Where are you going to school? B. I'm going to DPS. A. How do you like it so far? B. I like it so far. My classes are pretty good right now. A. I wish you good luck. B. Thanks a lot. My wife left me. A. Are you married? B. No. I'm divorced. A. When did you get divorced? B. I got divorced 2 years ago. A. Why did you get divorced? B. My wife left me. A. Why did she leave you? B. She said she didn't love me anymore. A. Wow. That's terrible. B. Yes, it was. A. Why didn't she love you anymore? B. She fell in love with my uncle. Stomach ache. A. I have a stomach ache. B. Is it something you ate? A. Maybe. I'm not sure. B. What did you have for breakfast? A. The usual, paratha, yogurt, and pickle. B. Maybe the yogurt was bad. A. It didn't smell bad. B. Maybe the paratha was too spicy. A. No, the paratha was very tasty. B. Maybe you just need to go to the bathroom. A. No, that's not the problem. B. Maybe it will go away in a little while. 7. Picture dictionary page.